Ever wondered how good a cat's memory is? You might be surprised to find out it's not just goldfish that have short-term memories. Now you may think that our feline friends are more interested in their next meal or chasing that elusive laser pointer than remembering your birthday, but you'd be wrong. Here's a fun fact for you. Cats have a better memory than we give them credit for. They may not be remembering Shakespeare's sonnets or the periodic table, but their memory is rather impressive. You see, cats have what we call episodic memory. This means they can remember specific events, like that time they knocked over your favorite vase and you, well, politely expressed your disappointment. Let's put it into perspective. Imagine a goldfish swimming in its bowl. It goes around, sees a castle, gets excited, forgets about it, goes around again, sees the castle, gets excited. You get the idea. Now your cat, on the other hand, is not like our forgetful fishy friend. Cats, believe it or not, have a memory span of about 16 hours. That's right, 16 hours. That's longer than some of our work days. So if your cat did something naughty in the morning, they'll remember it when you get home in the evening. And that guilty look, well, that's just them remembering what they did. So the next time you see your cat staring blankly into the distance, know this. They're not forgetting, they're remembering. They're going through their mental catalog of events, perhaps reminiscing about that mouse they caught last week or plotting their next daring escapade. In conclusion, cats have a far better memory than we often give them credit for. They remember their experiences, both the good and the bad, and use this information to navigate their world. So next time your cat ignores you, remember it's not because they've forgotten you, they're just, well, being a cat. If our feline friends were to compete in the Memory Olympics, they'd definitely take home the gold for the long jump. Now you might be wondering, what on earth is a Memory Olympics? Well, imagine a world where the ability to remember isn't just a handy skill, but a competitive sport. And in this world, our cats wouldn't just be participants, they'd be record-breaking athletes. You see, cats have a knack for remembering things that are important to them. This isn't just about remembering where they left their favorite toy mouse or the exact spot on the couch that gets the warmest sunlight. No, a cat's memory is a finely tuned survival machine. Picture this. A fluffy feline named Whiskers is out exploring her neighborhood one day. She stumbles upon a garden with a deliciously stocked bird feeder. Whiskers tries her luck, but alas, the birds are too quick for her. Disappointed but not deterred, she retreats for the day. Fast forward a few weeks and Whiskers is out on another adventure. As she passes by the same garden, her memory kicks into gear. She remembers the bird feeder, the tantalizing flutter of wings, the thrill of the chase. Even though she didn't catch any birds last time, her memory of the potential feast is enough to lure her back. This is how a cat's memory works. It's not about remembering specific events or details, but rather remembering experiences that had a significant impact on their survival or well-being, and this memory can last for years. So if a cat like Whiskers had a particularly memorable experience, say catching a mouse in the corner of your living room, you can bet your bottom dollar that she'll remember that spot for a very long time. Even if you've moved houses, Whiskers will be checking out every corner, hoping to relive her glorious mouse-catching moment. So remember, if your cat once found a mouse in the corner of your living room, they'll be checking that spot for years to come, even if you've moved house. But let's not get too carried away. Cats might not have goldfish memories, but they're not exactly elephants either. Now, an elephant never forgets, or so the saying goes. But what about our feline friends? They're smart, sure, but their brains are not exactly overflowing with memories of every single thing they've ever encountered. For example, you might notice that your cat seems to have a knack for forgetting where they've left their toys. One minute they're batting around a toy mouse with the vigor of a pro soccer player, and the next, they're staring at you with wide eyes as if to say, "What toy mouse? I have absolutely no recollection of this." And let's not even get started on the times when they've forgotten that they've already been fed. You know the drill, the bowl is empty, you fill it up, they eat, you turn your back for a second, and suddenly they're back at the bowl, meowing as if they've been starved for days. It's as if they've forgotten the entire meal that happened just moments ago. But it's not just about forgetting things. Cats also have a selective memory. They remember what they want to remember. Like that one time when they jumped onto the bookshelf and missed. Yeah, they've probably erased that embarrassing moment from their memory entirely. So, if your cat forgets where you've hidden their favorite toy, don't worry, they probably just have more important things to remember, like where they left their dignity after that failed jump onto the bookshelf. Now you might be wondering, can we train our cats to remember more, or is that mission more impossible than getting them to enjoy bath time? Well, let's dive right into it. You see, training a cat's memory is a bit like trying to convince them that the vacuum cleaner is their best friend. It's a tall order, but not entirely out of the question. Cats are, after all, creatures of habit. They thrive on routine and repetition, and this is where we can help them enhance their memory. Consider this. Every time you feed your cat, do you notice how they start to anticipate meal times? That's because they've associated the sound of the can opener or your footsteps towards their food bowl with the delicious reward that follows. This is a form of memory training right there. So, if you want to give your cat's memory a workout, try introducing new routines. Maybe it's a special whistle before playtime or a gentle rub behind the ears before bedtime. Over time, your cat will start to remember these cues and respond accordingly. Remember, it's not about turning your cat into the next Einstein. It's about helping them remember the things that matter to them and to you. And who knows, maybe one day they'll even remember that the bath isn't such a bad place after all. Remember, improving your cat's memory might not be as impossible as it seems. After all, they always remember when it's dinner time.